Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely gorgeous Ford C-Max, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. So like I said, this is a Ford C-Max Zetec finished in this lovely brown. It has a 1.6 liter petrol engine and it puts out 103 brake horsepower. It was first registered on the 3rd of November 2014, and it has a valid MOT until the 5th of December 2025. So yeah, it's got more than 12 months MOT. It's just been MOT'd, so usually it depends on if you do the MOT, like I think it was 2 weeks before it expires, I think it adds on to the next MOT or something like that. Anyway, it's got a long MOT. Road tax is £210 for the year, which is not bad considering the size of the car. And in terms of CO2 output, it puts out 149 grams per kilometer. Fuel economy is very good as well. You get 35 miles per gallon around town, with 53 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of about 44 miles per gallon. Top speed is 112 miles per hour, and you have a 0 to 60 time of 12.6 seconds. So it's not the fastest thing out there, but then again, it's not a car built for speed. It's a family car, it's a family MPV, so it's meant to take you from A to B in comfort rather than quick. It comes with full service history. The car's just been serviced as well, and it has only 2 owners in total, so only 1 previous owner. So yeah, the car has been very well looked after. It's been very well maintained. There's not much that I can show you in terms of like cosmetic damage. It has probably a few little scuffs, like for example, if you look down there, you can probably barely see it. It has a few little scuffs here and there, but I mean, it is to be expected of a car of this age. I mean, it's 10 years old. It's covered 104,000 miles or something like that. So minor little cosmetic damage is to be expected, but nothing major. And to be honest, if I don't point things out, you would have a hard time seeing anything. Right, sorry about that. I had to pause the video because I had somebody that just called me. Right, so I just wanted to point out that the alloys are in very good condition. Again, considering the age and the mileage of the car, they are actually in really good condition. And just to have a look in the interior, which has been very well kept. Just to start off with the door, you do have really nice soft touch materials pretty much in all the places that you touch. You got front electric windows, and the seats, as you can see, they are very nice. There's no tears or rips or anything like that anywhere on the seats. And down here you've got your glove box, and then over here you've got your locking wheel nut, as you can see, and you've got your owner's manual in there as well, and some more storage underneath. Right, let's have a quick look at the rear as well. And moving over to the rear, you do have manual windows on the rear, unfortunately, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Again, you've got really nice soft touch materials on the rear as well. And again, the seats are in very good condition, as you can see, especially for a family car that you would expect people would have kids at the back and stuff like that. You do have ISOFIX points on the 2 outer seats, and you do get one of those like genuine 3rd row seats as well, rather not 3rd row seats, but like the middle seat. It's like an actual seat, not just a very small tiny portion like you normally get. You do have back pockets on the very deep actually, on the driver seat as well as on the passenger seat, and the seats of course do fall down to give you more storage on the back. Moving over to the rear, so you do have rear parking sensors, which is very nice because it helps you when you want to park the car. And the boot is nice and big. I mean, it's like I said, it is a family car, so you can expect to have quite a lot of space in here. You do get one of these parcel shelves in the back, which basically keeps all your valuables hidden from prying eyes. And you do have a 12-volt socket in the rear as well, so that's fantastic if you need to plug in, I don't know, like a mini fridge or a vacuum or something like that. And you also get these hooks, so you get one on that side and one on that side, and those are perfect for when you go shopping. You can hang your groceries bag over on those hooks, and that will just keep things from rolling around inside the boot. To close the boot, you've got a handle on the right side. Just pull on that, and then the boot lid will close just like that. And moving over to the right side of the car, you have your fuel flap right here. And like I said, it is petrol, so make sure you don't put diesel in it. Again, just to show you the alloys over on this side as well. And having a look over at this side of the car, again, the doors, just to show you that they have no dents or tears or anything like that. And same thing with this seat as well. Now the driver's seat is pushed all the way back. As you can see, there's very little room in there, but you would not be able to drive the car like this, because it's, I mean, I only pushed the seat all the way back purely because I was taking photos and I just needed as much space as possible. But yeah, one thing I did notice when I was on the other side is that you do have lumbar support for the driver, which is very, very nice, because it does help on long journeys to have that back support. And moving over to the driver's side, nice and wide opening door, so it makes entry and exit from the car a lot easier. And over to the driver's side, you do have controls for both front windows. This is to control the electric mirrors as well. You got nice deep door pockets there. And just to show you the driver's seat as well, which is the one that usually sees the most wear and tear, because, well, obviously because it's the driver's seat. But yeah, no, it looks absolutely lovely. Over here on this side, so you've got controls for your lights. So this is to control the position of the headlamps. That's for your front fog lights. This is to turn the lights on and off. And this is for your rear fog lights, as well as the light intensity in the dashboard. So you can adjust this dial to increase or decrease the intensity in the dashboard. Right, let's jump in. Nice and comfy. Let me just get the key out so I can start the car up. Sorry. Right. That's the key. We'll just put it in the ignition. I'm just going to press the clutch in. Start the car right up. And I'm going to turn the... Right, so radio works absolutely fine. Obviously, I'm going to keep the music off, unfortunately, because I don't want YouTube to strike my video, although I do love Christmas songs. It's the end of November, okay? So it's the 29th of November. So we're slowly getting into December, so Christmas songs are allowed, okay? Anything before, like, December or very, very late November, I just think is just criminal. And especially for people that work in retail, I feel you. I used to work in retail, and beginning of September, we used to get Christmas songs and listen to Mariah telling me how much she wants me for Christmas and stuff like that, and it would just drive me up the wall. So yeah, start of December, it's yeah, perfectly acceptable. So you make me feel this way. Right, let me turn that off. Okay, so I've just turned the car on. As you can see, there's absolutely no warning lights in the dash whatsoever. The only light that is on at the moment is the fact that the handbrake is up. And if I put the handbrake down, that goes away. So, yeah, that's literally it. You do get a multifunction steering wheel. So this is your controls for the screen in there in the middle of the dash. And this is for your volume up and down. That's to change the radio stations, and for your voice assistant as well. Over here, you've got your indicator stalk, as well as your high beams. And then over here, you've got your window wipers. Inside the dashboard there, it's very, very straightforward and easy layout. So you've got your rev counter over to the left. You've got your fuel gauge, your water temperature, and then you've got your speedometer there. And then in the middle there, you've got information, not not an information, it's an information display. What it shows you, like your MPG, how many miles you've got left until you need to refuel, and all those kind of informations, as well as the mileage. And as you can see, the car has covered 104,637 miles. Excuse me. All right, in there you've got your main display, and as you can see, you do have DAB radio, and that gives you all the information, all the settings and everything that you need, as well as if I put the car right now in reverse, you're going to see the parking sensors come up just like that, and they work absolutely fine, no issues at all. You get some storage up here. It's nice because you can put loads of stuff in there, so like keys, wallets, stuff like that, but they will, anything you put on there, it will obstruct the view of that main display. Moving over to pretty much the center console here. So you've got all your radio controls, you've got CD, radio, auxiliary, phone, menu. These are for your presets buttons. That's to lock and unlock the car. That's your hazards. You've got 2 air vents on the side. And then down here you've got your climate control. So the left dial is for the speed of the fan. This is to change the temperature, and this is where you want the air to come out from. You got recirculate button up there, AC, that's your front window defrost and rear window defrost. And if you look, you see that little zigzag line inside that little windscreen. That is basically to show you that this is a heated windscreen, which is great because especially now during the winter months, if your windscreen is frozen, you can press that button there, and the windscreen warms up and it demists and defrosts the windscreen much quicker than the conventional air vent down there, which is very, very nice. You got a 5-speed manual gearbox, which works absolutely beautiful. There's absolutely no issues with it whatsoever. In fact, if I put my foot on the clutch, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then reverse, it goes through all the gears very, very smoothly. There's no crunches or anything like that. The clutch is bang on in the middle, exactly what it should be. So yeah, it's absolutely perfect. Moving a little bit lower, you've got your 12-volt socket in here with a few coin slots, I would say. So you can probably put like pound coins in here, and that will be perfect for like trolleys when you go to the supermarket and stuff like that. And then you got 2 cup holders, good old manual handbrake. And then moving over to the center console here, well, to the armrest, basically you got a nice big chunky armrest. As you can see, you can easily have 2 hands resting on this, no problem. And then this lifts up like that. And down there you've got another very deep storage where you can probably fit like a 1-liter bottle standing up. And then you've got your auxiliary port and USB port in there as well. Over here you've got your rear view mirror, and then over here you've got a couple of very interesting things. So firstly, you've got your sunglass holder, which if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm a big fan of sunglass holders, and I think every car should have it. And they've incorporated it very nicely because this sunglass holder actually has another feature. So once you've put this up, you can bring this down as well, and that gives you a second rear view mirror, which is perfect because that is basically meant for you to look outside the car, so to look what's happening behind you, and this is to see what's happening exactly behind you. So for the people in the back seats, especially if you have kids in like child seats and stuff like that, this is perfect because you can see exactly what's happening back there. So yeah, that's perfect. Got nice big sun visors, and then in here you've obviously got a vanity mirror, and this does open up so you can bring it over to this side in case the sun is over to your right. I think that is pretty much it. There's not much else I can show you. The car, like I said, runs very smooth. You can barely hear the engine running. It is very, very smooth. And it drives absolutely beautiful. Speaking of which, let's just go and park it. Just go ultra wide. There we go. Just gonna go and park it now. Let me see what I need to move my seat forward a bit because I can't drive it in that position. Right. Where am I gonna park it? Okay, I'm gonna leave it next to my Audi A1 there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, I can leave it next to my sub. But I want you guys to hear. Okay, I want you guys to see the parking sensors. You can probably hear them as well. But I'm actually going to park it right there. Because there is one other thing I did want to show you. So I'm just going to leave it parked right up here. Okay. Just like that. Because there was another thing I wanted to show you. So right now, it's on my driving position. As you can see, I'm holding the steering wheel. Very nice. I just want to show you the leg room behind me where I am comfortable to drive. Bear in mind that I am quite a large fella. So yeah, people behind me probably are not very, very comfortable, but I mean, you can probably see how much leg room there is behind me now. But again, look how far back the backrest is from the B pillar. So I could probably have the backrest pushed forward a little bit as well, because I was very comfortable actually. But yeah, you can easily fit somebody behind you, because it is, like I said, it is an MPV. It is a family van. Right, with that being said, thank you very much for your time. I hope you liked the video. If you're interested, don't hesitate to contact me. You can find me on 01684 355032, or you can visit our website at www.vindemautos.co.uk, or alternatively, you can just send me an email at vindemautos@gmail.com. Thank you very much for your time, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.